There are many grifters on YouTube, and when a grifter calls you out and says that you don't know what you're talking about and that you don't know any science, well, you have to turn their grift on its head and show them what complete bumpkins they are. Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Today we're going to be talking about how one person and all his subscribers seem to believe that the mist that you see during the day is Cherenkov radiation, and he fully believes that the mist you see on the horizon is Cherenkov radiation. And he decided to call me a few names about how I didn't know any science. So we're going to listen to him and his grift, because his grift is about getting his subscribers to keep filling his gas tank and his pockets with money in the Winnebago that they bought him so he could drive around the USA for the last 2 years. So, you know, you have to say all kinds of nonsense to hold up your story that there are 3 suns in the sky, and one of them being Cherenkov radiation, which he says is the mist on the horizon. So let's go to his video, and then we're going to go to ChatGTP, where I ask it the same question he did.
Jimmy, let me tell you something. It is exactly what I've said it is, because it's exactly defined as I've said it is. It's lots of hits for not being a thing. And I was like, okay, so there you go. Yes, and it's blue. It's very blue. That blue haze that's there all day shouldn't be there. It's not smoke. It's not particulate matter. It's fucking Cherenkov radiation.
And there it is. So let's listen to that one more time.
That blue haze that's there all day shouldn't be there. It's not smoke. It's not particulate matter. It's fucking Cherenkov radiation. It's I don't know, man. I realize, of course, people follow his teachings because he invokes the name of Jeebus a lot. But do you see the hate and the misinformation? Because we've spoken about this.
One more time.
That blue haze that's there all day shouldn't be there. It's not smoke. It's not particulate matter. It's fucking Cherenkov radiation.
So you just heard that mumbling of, oh, it's blue and blah, blah. That was so scientific. That was just beyond my comprehension of the sciences. So anyway, now we're going to go to ChatGTP, and I'm going to ask the same question of, can the human eye detect Cherenkov radiation in the Earth's atmosphere? And does it turn out to be haze? So straight off the bat, we say, yes, the human eye can detect Cherenkov radiation under certain conditions. There's conditions. What could they be? However, it is usually not visible in Earth's atmosphere in a way that most people would naturally see. And here's why. Number 1, Cherenkov radiation basics. It occurs when a charged particle, like an electron or a muon, moves through a medium faster than the phase velocity of light in that medium, water or air. This produces a characteristic blue glow, commonly seen in nuclear reactors submerged in water, which this grifter has shown. But let's just think for a minute. A nuclear reactor is constantly giving off electrons and muons and protons. That's why there is a constant glow around a nuclear reactor. So he's saying there's a constant glow in the mist, that it's blue, and so it's Cherenkov radiation. But as I said, a reactor gives off a constant flow, and we're about to discover that. Number 2, in the Earth's atmosphere. The atmosphere is much less dense than water, so the conditions for Cherenkov radiation are different. High energy cosmic rays like protons or gamma rays can produce air showers. generating fast-moving secondary particles that emit Cherenkov radiation. This creates flashes of blue or ultraviolet light. Flashes. Remember what I just said about the nuclear reactor, that the only reason it glows blue all the time is because there is a constant output of electrons and protons. These are things that the grifter just doesn't cross his mind because he's a bit dim along with his grift. So this creates flashes of blue or ultraviolet light, which of course is invisible to the human eye. So you might see blue, but you will see a flash because it's not a constant flow. 3. Human eye sensitivity. The radiation peaks in the ultraviolet UV range, which is mostly invisible to the human eye. However, a portion of the Cherenkov spectrum extends into the visible blue region, which we've all seen glowing around a reactor. Under dark sky conditions, some astronomers and scientists have reported seeing very brief flashes of blue light from cosmic ray interactions. So only a few people have seen them. So this grifter saying that he sees it as mist is an absolute moron. A grifting, ignorant man who thinks I don't know anything about science. See, I knew all this. I just wanted to bring it up on ChatGPT so that anybody could do this and that you're going to get the same answer, rather than him showing you a headline saying yes, because it's only under certain conditions. You don't see it as a solid blue haze unless there's a nuclear reactor constantly giving out electrons and protons. Let's keep going. So, some astronomers and scientists have reported seeing very brief flashes of blue light from cosmic ray interactions. Number 4, where it's observed. Special telescopes like Veritas, HESS and MAGIC use Cherenkov radiation to detect high-energy gamma rays. Some astronauts and pilots have reported faint blue flashes when exposed to cosmic rays in space or high-altitude flights. And if astronomers, scientists, pilots and astronauts suddenly started seeing millions of bright blue flashes, then we could believe that we were under some kind of proton attack causing Cherenkov radiation. But there aren't any stories about astronomers, scientists, pilots and astronauts complaining that there's a bombardment of Cherenkov radiation. So no science is talking about this except the grifter. So some astronomers, scientists, pilots and astronauts have seen anything from blue to faint blue flashes. There is no such thing as a radiation haze on Earth. A Cherenkov radiation haze doesn't exist. The grifter made it up. Who would have thought that a God-hating rambler would actually lie? Or is he just pig ignorant stupid? You know, the village idiot? That's who it's reminding me of. A grifting village idiot selling snake oil to anybody who will donate to his fund. Conclusion. While it is theoretically possible for the human eye to perceive Cherenkov radiation in the Earth's atmosphere, it is extremely rare and usually requires a very dark environment with high energy cosmic ray interactions. So him saying that he sees it all day, every day, just made himself another chump. This is video number 120 of chump videos about a village idiot who needs to turn to Jesus. Thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ. And grifters need to be shown for what they are and stop grifting money off people. Thanks a lot. Bye.